I remember the exact moment. 9 minutes. 9 minutes before a Zoom class, my phone buzzed. It was Alice, my best friend. The message flashed, stark white against the dark screen, and in that instant, my world shattered. My heart seized. The words blurred, then sharpened. I think it would be better if we stopped being friends. Grad school in Toronto. The annex neighborhood, full of old brick buildings and quiet cafes. It was February, a new start. 30-odd strangers, all thrown into the same pressure cooker. It felt like high school, but with higher stakes. For someone like me on the autism spectrum, finding my footing in these social jungles has always been a challenge. Then I met Alice. She had this laugh that could cut through any awkward silence, a brilliant spark in her eyes. We clicked instantly. We started hanging out, just small things at first. Coffee runs, late-night study sessions. For the first time, I felt truly seen, truly understood. It was not cheesy. It was real. Our friendship deepened. We would raid the Kensington market for groceries, the vibrant smells of spices and fresh produce filling the air. We would watch bad TV at my apartment. Simple things, but they built a foundation. Then, Alice started dating another guy in our class. It was fine. He was okay. But I had my friend. That is what mattered. When they broke up a few months later, I was there. Every step. We would watch TV together, sometimes for hours, just existing in the same space. I listened. I cooked. I tried to be the anchor she needed. And it felt good, necessary. Our connection, I thought, was stronger than ever. Then came December. I suggested watching Five Nights at Freddy's 2 at the local cinema, offered to pay. We would done it before, just us. Her response hit me like a cold wave. I think it is better not to. It feels a bit too much like it is towing the line for friends and dating. I was confused, hurt. I just wanted to hang out. I apologized, promised to be mindful. Tell me what is appropriate, I texted. I will adjust. We went for a walk in Hyde Park, the autumn leaves crunching underfoot, trying to clear the air. She wanted to watch K-pop demon hunters at my place, work on puzzles, even write music together. She would introduce me to guitar. She even talked about musicals. It felt like we were back. Maybe closer! My other friends saw the whiplash. Mixed signals, they warned. So, I asked again, where are we at? Her response was vague. Just friends. And then, the music was out. No more writing music, she said. Later, she posted an Instagram dump, her only one. 10 slides. I was in 2 of them. It was a bizarre public affirmation of a friendship she was privately dismantling. We kept hanging out, though. Grocery runs, apartment chill sessions. Then, January, a stressful final. We ended up back at my place in the annex after a market run, beer flowing. We kept drinking. We talked. I brought up my fears of leading me on. I just wanted clarity. That night, amidst the guitar strumming and the late-night haze, we pinky promised to be best friends. Relief washed over me. I finally had my answer. The next semester started. Harder, heavier. Everyone was struggling, and I felt myself sinking too. Then, that Tuesday, 9 minutes before class, that text. I know this sucks, but I think it would be better if we stopped being friends. We are too different, and it is causing issues. No discussion. No discussion. No negotiation. My camera was off. My mic was muted. The professor's voice was a distant hum. I was on the floor, curled up, shaking. My best friend. Gone. Like that. Over text. It felt like a punch to the gut, a betrayal of everything we was shared. The clarity I thought I had, gone. Replaced by a gaping wound. 2 days later, I drafted my own message. Not for her, but for me, for closure. I typed out every raw feeling. The inconsistencies. The lack of clear boundaries. The pain of being discarded without a word, without a voice. I apologized for being too much, even though I felt like I was just trying to understand. I told her it hurt. A lot. No response. Of course not. But I saw her. Every single day. In classes. In the hallways. My heart would hammer, a frantic bird trapped in my chest. I would pretend I did not see her. She would pretend she did not see me. The vibrant, bustling campus of our grad school, now a minefield of avoidance and unspoken grief. Summer is ending. The air is starting to carry that familiar crispness of autumn, and with it, the dread of another semester, another year of seeing her. The wound is still open. I do not know how to move on from a friendship that meant so much, only to end so abruptly, so callously. How do you heal from a ghost? I suppose all I can do is learn. To set clearer boundaries, to demand honesty, to trust my gut, to remember that sometimes even the most profound connections are not meant to last. But the ache, it is a reminder that it was real. And maybe someday I will find another connection that feels just as true, but this time it will be one that knows how to stay.